to the first episode of The League of Doom presents
Weeping Words.
I'm Justin Bedford.
And I'm Malcolm McCabe.
So, Malcolm, why don't you get us away with what these little episodes are going to be about?
I thought we decided we were going to say get you off with what this is all about.
Well, that's normally par for the course. Huh?
Right, so League of Doom presents Weeping Words. This is a irregular podcast where Justin and I'm going to call him Biggie, by the way, from now on in these podcasts.
That is generally the preferred name.
Yeah. We're going to be discussing seemingly random subjects, all relating to the subgenre of doom metal in all its wonderful glory. We're going to be talking about live shows. We're going to be talking about history, upcoming things, just general news.
Bands.
We're going to be talking a lot of cuck about a lot of people. Actually, we're just going to be talking about, we're going to sit here and review albums.
Yeah, talk about particular artists. Maybe one week we have a focus on one particular band that we're passionate about, or a particular album, maybe even a song in some instances.
Yes, seeing as we are by default and by sort of nobody else being interested at all, the voices of authority in this field, we decided what we were going to do is take it upon ourselves to kind of raise awareness, create some sort of interest in doom metal.
Sort of bring it back to life, almost,
yeah,
at least locally.
The cadaver, the sort of mouth-to-mouth mummy that is doom metal. It has to be said that we're not the first people with the idea. The idea was germinated in an interview we did with Metal for Africa, where Patrick Davidson was the instigator of a very long and awkwardly visual interview involving the two of us.
Which hopefully should be coming out pretty soon after this little podcast. Or maybe it's actually come out before it. We don't even know.
We'll probably put this out after the interview because he's already in the phase of editing.
Yeah.
Very, very pale and very not pale asses.
But at least there's also a special guest appearance by one or two people.
Yes, Donovan, you fucking beautiful bastard.
Thank you once again for letting us abuse your house.
Yes, and we didn't really abuse it that hard. Right, so we'll start off by, I'm going to put Biggie on the spot, and I'm going to ask Biggie to present himself. He's going to give you a few of his credentials, a few of his views, and a few of his opinions. And then he's going to tell you how he got the brainchild of starting the League of Doom.
Well, your credentials list is very, very short, I suppose. But
once you go black, eh?
Yeah, no, exactly. So some of you may know me from obviously the League of Doom, but also beforehand that really terrible death metal band locally called The Walk with the Wicked.
Hi, Rory.
Oh, what a bunch of dicks, eh? But other than that, this has been basically Doom-related activities. And a couple of years ago, I came up with the wonderful idea of getting together a bunch of us misfits who had interest in this particular genre, and with looking to expose the greater populace of South Africa to what we enjoy. And I think we started off with having two events, Symphony and Furnace and Symphony and Furnace 2.
Yeah, that was Biggie's brainchild was League of Doom, where he got a bunch of like-minded individuals together. We started out just, getting together, having a braai, talking cuck, and then one thing led to another, and everyone got very excited about using a live show as a vehicle to, raise awareness, get some excitement going. So
and to play the music that we
prefer. So I got so excited I volunteered for all the songs.
Yeah.
And then I realised I wasn't good enough to play most of them, so I restricted myself to sort of the My Dying Bride and Paradise Lost and whatever. So we put on two fairly successful shows, considering that we're keeping it very in-house. Not a lot of people know about this. We're not doing this on any sort of expansive scale yet. We're at the point now where we're trying to get bigger than a group of friends enjoying it for the sake of enjoying it. So yeah, Symphony and Furnace 1 and 2. We played cover shows with a variety of great musicians. We covered
everything from Typo
a
Negative,
massive cross section of anything that could be Doom related.
Yeah.
Candlemass,
Typo, Electric
My Dying
Wizard.
Bride, Anathema, fucking Electric Wizard, Jesus.
Well, that was one of the best songs we did.
Catatonia was still the house bringer downer.
Yeah.
Swallow the Sun, Theatre of Tragedy. We incorporated the help of a lot of our friends, fellow musos. It was very challenging, and we're very proud of the way it came out.
And I think we also need to give a special mention to playing If I Had a Soul.
Yes, of course. We in the second show we sort of paid tribute to the local band that was the closest thing to any sort of Doom related force, and VOD at one stage in the 90s was a very doomy death metal band, and it was a special occasion being able to play If I Had a Soul Part 1 and 2 with the drummer from VOD, Paul Blum, who was very instrumental in writing the song. So that was me with a big fat cheesy grin playing doom music, looking like a tit.
And since then, the project has grown, and ideas have come, and in the near future there'll be a lot more events, and basically making the whole League of Doom being far more public. And
yeah, we're trying to make it visible now.
Yeah, no longer just a smaller group of people who get together and do things, but trying to more broadcast it out to everybody, involve people, and we openly encourage people to come and talk to us about Doom, or just want to learn a little bit more.
It's very easy to sort of skulk in the shadows, because it's comfortable when you know what you know, and you don't have to share or expose yourself necessarily.
So we all were one of those kids back in the day.
I wasn't. Fuck you, dude. I had friends in high school. I've been an extroverted doist my whole life. I just really like doom metal.
Well, what I mean is that we were all at one stage where we were unblessed by the goddess of doom, so to speak. So I think
there's something in the morbid music that speaks to everybody.
Of course.
And I think that everybody can identify with something in there, and I think that's why I firmly believe that it has something to share with everyone. Everyone can get something out of it, and it shouldn't be kept. I personally think it's been kept a tight little secret from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been enjoying it kind of almost selfishly.
Yeah.
And I think that there's so much more that it can offer people every time we've exposed it to someone, or we've exploited it, or said to someone, look, I really like you to listen to this.
It's been
9 times out of 10 they go, oh my fuck, where's this been all my life?
Yeah, none of people really know about the genre. It's strange.
No, it's the best kept secret. And as such, we consider ourselves this exclusive elite little fucking group, and we shouldn't. Hence, what we're doing, we're now coming out.
And that's just because we're naturally a bunch of cunts, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and me. Everyone else is actually really a nice guy. I mean, Brahm, nicest guy in the world. He couldn't be here tonight because he's got the sniffles.
Yeah.
His wife said so.
Apparently. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And Esther's got yoga.
So, moving along, so maybe we can talk about what's coming up next, Malcolm.
Well, yeah, following the outrageous success to 28 people of those 2 shows.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a lot more than that, but we don't like to boast.
Yeah, 50 is just too much for Metal Geek these days.
It was raw.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. We are hosting another Symphony in Furnace. However, this one is with a twist. There won't be any live performance. And that does not include the fact that I'll be bouncing up and down behind a laptop pressing a button.
That takes some some skill to.
Yeah, of
select
course.
the
I mean,
track.
look at the successful DJs in the world.
Yeah.
However, we are hosting a Doom evening at Hectic on Hope
On the
on
12th.
the 12th of December, which is once again ties in with our penchant for significant dates,
Of course.
and it is an evening where everyone is invited to literally enjoy the vast variety that the subgenre has to offer.
So exactly what we're wanting to do is, where I see it is going to sort of reflect a journey through Doom from its starting out stages in the traditional sort of, very much bordering on traditional heavy metal, but darker and sinister Doom, in traditional Doom, through to epic, through to stoner Doom, through to death Doom, through to funeral Doom. It's going to be a showcase.
Blackened Doom.
Yeah,
Is there such a thing?
there's definitely
Yeah.
there's some bands out there, and
Basically, I thought Blackened Doom was that colour on my tongue after I drank too much wine.
but it's gonna be a showcase for everybody to listen to, and there'll be some genres of music that people hear and think, what the fuck is this, and then there'll be others that they'll say that's fucking great.
I can relate. When we first started the Symphony and Furnace shows, which is wonderful because this entire thing was put together so that people could share what they knew and what other people didn't. And personally, I'd be the first person to stick my hand up and go, I am completely insular and ingat. Basically, it's My Dying Bride or Bust. And I was exposed to some wonderful new bands that I'm now a big fan of. Swallow the Sun. Fuck me in the ass for Satan.
Yeah.
It changed my world, you know. I mean, I had the same feeling listening to these guys perform Swallow the Sun, almost the same as the first time I heard the Paradise Lost Gothic tape in 1991.
Yeah. It just shows the variety of sounds within Doom, and it's just a genre whereby I think there's something for everybody, because I think everybody can relate to the atmosphere and the message brought about in the music, and it's played in so many different styles, but it's all linked together by that Doom aesthetic almost. That
absolutely, and I think it's time for us to sort of throw open the gates to our blackened little sandpit, where we've been enjoying ourselves, and now other people should be able to to sort of reap the benefits of our enthusiasm and our expertise. So
that's basically what's coming up in the immediate future with regards to events and things, but with more focus directly, I guess, onto these podcasts. I think there's so much that's going on right now within the Doom world, from album releases and things. There's quite a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. Namely, even one of our members,
one of our very own. If you've been living under a rock, and our purpose is to move the rock aside after 3 days, one of our actual founding members has she joined one of the biggest bands in the genre, a Swedish band called Draconian, a few years back, and they're on the verge of releasing the album on which she's been recording. So Heike, this is a shout out to you, Dame P. We're very proud of you, and we love the song that you've done so far.
We'll definitely be doing a review of the album on our show.
Damn right, we're going to be doing a review. See, we already agreed before we sat down to talk about this that I wouldn't drink before that review.
And
Biggie's much larger than I am, so he's probably going to beat me to death, and then these podcasts will become famous because I'm blonde and tortured.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so we're throwing out a few ideas. I want to review the new My Dying Bride, the new Paradise Lost.
Definitely.
Biggie wants to do the Shape of Despair and Ahab and all that stuff, and we've agreed to disagree on some of these things, which is the beauty of the art that we so love.
You see, whilst I see more of a wide encompassing view of doom metal.
Yeah, I'm narrow. Much like my physique.
So you can expect quite a lot of arguments.
But that's the point.
Exactly.
That's the point. This is art. This is subjective.
Yeah.
I listened to Ahab and I really did try, and it sounded like everything sounds like early Gremlin demos. However, Shape Despair, God, that's beautiful, but it tries even my patience, right?
But
And I'm into paramecium.
But that's beautiful. If you can take a nap between cymbal hits, right? Then you know you're in the right way.
My first band, I used to go and have a shower and a blowjob between chords. But then I couldn't find anyone to get me a shower.
I thought we were going to try and calm down on the cheesy one-liners here. I guess
It gets worse. It's going to get worse.
No.
I have to tell you that I'm really hamming it up here and I'm trying to get Biggie to laugh.
Yeah, I think the Biggie laugh is not going to make it.
The Biggie laugh is probably not going to make it onto one of these because he's in charge of editing.
Yeah,
But once you've heard one of these earth-shaking, mind-altering giggle fits, I think that you'll appreciate Doom in a different light altogether.
All just think that I'm as crazy as the Joker.
Not really, because Why So Syrian is not funny.
Jeez. So anyway,
he's getting there.
No.
We're glad you stuck around this long to the end of this entire diatribe.
I hope you
Biggie and I
enjoyed it.
really enjoyed presenting it, and we really hope you've enjoyed listening to the very edited version of this, because believe me, we had a lot more fun making this than you've had listening to it.
Oh, that's the point, isn't it?
We hope you'll tune in the next time you get a link fired into your Facebook inbox and ignore it.
Yeah, it's been great, and I hope you guys look forward to what's coming next, and spread the word, and hopefully you've joined up on the League of Doom. Find us on Facebook. Cheers.
Like us.